Internet, what's up? This is Rob, Tech Guy, SmartBuy.com, and today we're talking about the Sony SRS-XB line. Yeah, I know, the name is kind of crazy. More specifically, the XB41. We're going to let you know if this should be your next wireless speaker. So the XB41 is their top of the line of their XB line of speakers. So as a rectangular build, it's only meant to sit vertically, so no multi-directional action here in regards to standing it up and doing different things. Has a nylon mesh that you see on a lot of speakers. This thing is IP67 dust water resistant. It even claims it's rust proof. We didn't test that deep, but it's definitely water resistant. Shock proof. It can handle drop up to 4 feet. So on the top you have all the controls. So you have the play pause button, volume controls, power button, Bluetooth, live, NFC logo. We'll get to the live in a minute. It does offer more ports than you see in your standard Bluetooth speaker. So you have the stereo jack in, standard USB, micro USB, and AC adapter plug, all underneath a rubber flap. So make sure you keep that flap closed. Those ports are going to get wet. Okay, so let's get to the most important part of the speaker, the sound. So this thing is armed with dual full range 2.28-inch speakers that offer some tricks up the sleeve. The thing is, when you do turn it up, because if you have that, I keep it with the extra bass setting. We'll get there in a minute. And the louder it goes, the more muffled the sounds get. So if you turn it off, it may not be as bad. But the good thing about it is that you can daisy chain up to 100 of these speakers to all play in unison. So that's an interesting feature that a lot of them don't have. A lot of speakers don't have. You had your chance. Now we talked about the live button on the controls. So what that does is enter a mode where it gives you virtual 3D sound or press of a button. Now this utilizes DSP technology to widen the area output of the sound. So it's kind of a mixed bag because it depends on the song you're playing. And all the nasty things you've done. So baby, I can't take that for me. While I sing my comeback song, young lies on me. She said she'd never turn on me. Young lies on me. You feel me, love, baby. Loving me, loving me. Let me say yeah. Now, this is one of the things that makes this stand out. Now, this is the lights. So, on board, you have 2 speaker lights to illuminate through the music, 2 strobe lights to flash on and on with the music as well. And go to the app, you have the options to, play with the colors, custom colors, certain temperature of colors and different things, or you can just turn it off completely. The lights didn't really bother me as much, but this next thing I'm about to talk about, I didn't really care for. It's called the party booster. You can hit certain parts of the speaker and it'll give off a percussion sound or a different thing or custom sound. It's not for me. It may be for a niche crowd, but I didn't really care for it. So being a wireless speaker, it's important to have good battery life. So Sony put a 24-hour battery life in this thing. Of course, that's depending on usage and if you're using the lights and all that, but it does a really good job holding up to it. If you're using full light show, party booster, and all that other stuff, it'll definitely last you for whatever event you're using it for. This thing is heavy on the sound, good on battery, good on bass, and cool with lights if you like that sort of thing. It's actually on Amazon right now for way cheaper than retail. Retail has it at $250. I think Amazon has around like 100 and maybe 150. So this would be great for traveling for summer. Good. Color me impressed, pun intended, and let me know what you think about it. Thanks for watching. Could be anywhere in the world. Sound off below. Anything for additional comments or questions. And see you next video. Peace.